Hello everyone, it's Bevan the Chair to give you a review today, and it is of the complete Dad's Army Lost episodes. I'm going to talk about everything I can about this DVD. The episodes are the Christmas episode, the poles apart. Poles apart. This episode is about they're parading on Christmas Day, and they don't really want to do it, and Mannering's hoping that they'll turn up in proper army dress, and Wilson says, I let the men come in their own dress, and they all turn up in various different stuff, and they're talking about, lifting a pole and doing exercises on Christmas morning. And this is a 10-minute little episode, which is very funny. I've never seen it before. So anyway, poles apart, and we are talking about this 10-minute episode, and I've never seen it before, and apparently they found this on a audio only, so that's how they managed to. Somebody audio recorded the episode, and then they put animation to it. That's good. Then the second episode, we got the loneliness of the long distance walker. This episode is about Walker being called up. Unfortunately, they used the only surviving thing they have for this episode, which is the radio recording. And unfortunately, even though this episode is about Walker, this isn't James Beck in this episode. James Beck wasn't in this episode. This is when he became ill, and they had to use another actor. They didn't use the actor in the radio production that they use in this. They use somebody called David Benson, who tries to do a imitation of James Beck, and he almost gets it right, but you can tell it's not quite right. He does a good job, and apparently there's another actor who did Ian Lavender's couple of lines that they kind of missed out on the recording. But other than that, it is really good. Animation is brilliant. And then we have a strike for Fraser that has been out before. That the BBC did release in 2016. This episode is where they try and get another Lance Corporal, and it's between Godfrey and Fraser, and then Fraser manages to get it and causes havoc. James Beck is in this episode, so that's good. There's nothing to really say about this episode. It's been out before. Then we have Under Fire. This is where they have a bomb dropped on the hall, and there is also a spy that they've spotted because they're looking out for incendiary bombs. And there are some funny moments in this episode. This again doesn't star James Beck. This stars David Benson. And at number 5, we have a Christmas episode, The Cornish Floral Dance, where Mannering and Hodges tossed whether they can, who can deduct the choir for the Christmas sing-song, carols and stuff. So Mannering wins, and it's all goes downhill from there. It's another kind of 13-minute episode. So yeah, it's very funny. Haven't seen it before, never been released before. Now we're going to move on to the special features. This consists of Room at the Bottom, for the first time ever, I believe, is episode from series 3, episode 6, Room at the Bottom, and this was re-released on the BBC in 2008 in colour for the first time, because in the DVD box sets, the complete box sets, it's only in black and white. And we have a couple of minutes with at the beginning with Ian Lavender explaining how they did it in colour, and that was really good. So it's the first time this has been put onto a DVD set. Missing in Action is a 22-minute documentary where they talk about how they did the animation, how they found the audio recordings, how they did the animation, how it all came to be, why the episodes were missing. It's a very, very in-depth documentary. I love it. I'm glad I've got it in the collection. Next up is Deleted Scene. This deleted scene is from The Loneliness of the Long Distance Walker, where Mannering and Wilson are stuck in an air raid shelter. This has been recreated by a couple of actors. over pictures, and it's nice to have it, but it doesn't sound like Mannering or Wilson. So I'd overlook that. Then we have animation tests, where they did animation tests back when they did the original in 2016, 2012, trying to get the animation right, but it got shelved, and then got picked up later. Excuse me. Then we have a Newsnight piece where they talk about the recreation of Room at the Bottom in colour, and that's about 6 minutes. Then we have a Southeast Today piece about the platoon being together and what they're like. It's just like a comedy piece on the news on ITV Southeast Today. We have original BBC continuities, which is like the end of the programme and God Save the Queen and stuff like that, and this is BBC One. We have a photo gallery, which consists of photos from the lost episodes and even from the mini Christmas specials that we've got on this set. Also pictures of the set where you can actually see the lighting and stuff. That is really good to see, never seen that before, and it is really good. Photos of them all looking happy and content, and actually from the episodes that are on this set. Lastly, we have animation gallery, which is all the pictures and stills that were shown in the Missing in Action documentary that the animator drew, and the backgrounds and stuff like that. So the photo gallery is about 4 minutes, and so is the animation gallery. So yeah, that's all the special features on this set. I really think this is worth it, especially with a documentary about how they make it all, and the 2 mini Christmas specials that, you know, have never been shown before. I'm glad you can put this in the collection. It's a shame that we couldn't find a recording of James Beck for the Long Distance Walker, but everybody else is in the episode. Even though the episode is about Walker, I do feel that, you know, they did their best with recreating Walker's voice the best they could. I'm going to say, could they have used AI maybe to make James Beck's voice rather than getting an impersonator? I don't know, but they did what they wanted to do, and it was a choice. I don't advocate AI, but in this situation, maybe. But yeah, I'm glad I did this review of this DVD set. I am really proud to own this, and I hope many Dad's Army fans pick it up. So that's been my overview review of the DVD set of the Lost Episodes animations, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.